Folks, we all want to do better. We all want to get better. We all want to be the very best we can be. Maybe we already are. Give yourself a break. Let's talk about that next on Purpose Under Pressure. Well, welcome back. My name is Bryan, and this is Purpose Under Pressure. It's a podcast about developing sales and leadership success on purpose and under pressure. It's brought to you by the professional sales and leadership training team at Sandler by the Ruby Group. Master the pressure, lead with purpose, deliver results. You'll find them in Akron and Columbus, Ohio. They're in Jacksonville, Florida, and in Capital Region, New York, and they do their work on purpose so that you and your team can represent that way. If you're trying to do what's best for your business, if you're trying to do what's best for your people, you need to be real people. You need to care about your customers. You need to care about what matters to them. You need to be able to provide solutions for what matters to them. That's on purpose. And if that's the way you're trying to be in business, then you need the professionals at Sandler by the Ruby Group. You can find them online at therubygroup.sandler.com. So let's get cooking. If you're a seller, then you know the pressure. I don't have to tell you about the pressure. Maybe if you're not a seller, you'll be interested to know. We thrive on it. We want the pressure. We build it up in ourselves. We seek out ways to do better, to do more, to be better. Don't quit. Set bigger goals. Generate more revenue. Better, stronger, faster. It reminds me of the old TV show, The Bionic Man. I just dated myself. If you know, you know. But if you don't, check that one out. That's a lot of fun. But listen, nowhere is that more evident, that pressure more evident than in a professional salesperson. I mean, if you know a salesperson, you know they're never satisfied. They're never enough, which is a problem. They may not say it to you, but trust me, they're thinking. They're not done. They're always thinking about the one that got away. They're always wondering where the next deal is coming from. This profession of sales is one of the last kill what you eat type of thing, and we all want more. Salespeople want more, and so they build themselves up with pressure. I don't know of another profession, maybe other than a professional athlete, an elite athlete who puts more pressure on themselves to do better and to be better than a salesperson does. I know lawyers or accountants or business leaders, we've got to stay up on our craft. We've got to do the best we can do. We've got to be successful. We work hard. But listen, a good lawyer, I think, is a good lawyer. You're not going to be a better lawyer after you're already established. You've done the things. I mean, you can't be better than you were yesterday, better than you're going to be tomorrow. Maybe you can, but I don't think you put the pressure on yourself. If you're an accountant, you're not driving home going, oh man, I wish I was I wish I did. I don't think you're doing it that way. I think that's healthy. Salespeople do. Salespeople, I used to drive 45 minutes every day back and forth to work, and I would listen to self-improvement and sales technique improvement tapes both ways, never stop. So I'd put in a full day at work, and then I'd beat myself up about all the things that I didn't understand and wanted to learn more. And then at night, I'd lie awake wondering, what am I going to do tomorrow? I didn't make my sales calls. I didn't make my prospect calls. I'm not good enough. Sales, that's what we do. And if you're a seller, you know all the books and all the speakers that are telling you to do more of this. There's a book that I read. It was an audio book that I read. I just told you about that. It's called 10X. If you'd only do what you're doing 10 more times, if I'm making 10 sales calls, make 100. Well, yeah, but come on. Not everybody can do that, and maybe not everyone should. I think sellers, I think anyone that's in that position, give yourself a break. A wise man once told me that the best you can do is the best you can do. The best you can do is the best you can do as long as you're doing your best. That's what you've got. Now, you can try to do a little bit more, but your best is your best. 100% is 100%. There's no more. So stop beating yourself up. Try not to judge your value or your worth by someone else's quota. You can't always make their goal. You can't always meet their number. You can't always do what they expect you to do as far as results goes, but you can control your effort. And if you're doing your best, then you're doing your best. So how do you know when you're doing your best? How do you know when enough is enough? How do you give yourself a break? There's 3 ways, and let's roll through them quickly. You can measure your activities. What do you need to do to get the job done? What's worked before? What's going to work tomorrow as long as you do the work? Is it prospecting? Is it current client development activities? Is it starting the day with a run because you do better when you do, or getting a good night's sleep the night before? Like, what works? do those things. Do the things that work. Nothing more, but certainly nothing less, because it'll work again. If it takes 10 cold calls to get a meeting, then make 10 cold calls. You don't have to make 11. Now, you can't make 9. But if it takes 10 on average, and just because 10 doesn't get you a meeting, do the 10, because you'll get the extra meeting tomorrow. Trust me, it's going to work that way. So know what needs to be done, and then make sure you do it. Number 2, celebrate your successes. Too often we think, I failed, I didn't do this, that sale didn't close. We can't always control that. We can't control whether the buyer buys. Did you make your 10 sales calls? We just talked about that. Did you do your behaviors? Did you do the things that are supposed to work? If you did, then give yourself a pat on the back and realize that you were successful that day. The sales will come. Nothing more, nothing less. Do your job, do it well, but don't beat yourself up. And finally, focus on one flaw. Salespeople are always trying to fix everything. I want to get 100% better tomorrow, and I'm going to be better at everything. Just find one thing you're not good at, or maybe one thing you don't enjoy doing, and then do it a little bit more. Do it a little bit better, not a lot. One cold call today. If you didn't do any yesterday, if you sat around and figured out something else that you should be doing instead of making a prospecting call or calling that one problem client, if you didn't do that at all yesterday and you did it today, that's an infinite improvement in your behaviors and the work that you're doing. Infinite. If you did one call yesterday and did 2 today, that's 100% growth. And we already said 100% is the best you can do. Be satisfied with that. Do it and be satisfied when you do. Your job is hard enough. Don't be so hard on yourself. I just started working out with an F3 group with some great guys, and we get up super early in the morning. We're out there busting it. I started a week ago, and I can't do what they can do. They've been doing it a long time. I started a week ago. I got soft, and I can't do it. I end up falling on my chest and on my butt, and I just wheezing, and I just can't. But I'm showing up every single time. I'm not missing. And at the end of the day, I look back and I said, did you do the best you can do? If you did, you win, because I'm going to get better, and that's going to be enough. We all have goals, but getting there is the day-to-day. You don't have to like it. You just have to do it, but you don't have to do more. Give yourself a break. Show up, take care of business, and business will take care of you. Folks, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening or watching. Don't forget to like us, follow us, subscribe, tell a friend, tell your mom if she doesn't know about the show. We air new episodes multiple times a week. We don't want you to miss a single one. So subscribe and make sure that shows up in your inbox, and that'll be great to also let other people know that the show exists. You'll find all past episodes of Purpose Under Pressure at bryanmediastrategies.com/podcast and wherever you stream your favorite shows. It's brought to you by the Ruby Group. Master the pressure, lead with purpose, deliver results. That's what we were just talking about. So that works out well. Until next time, no matter how high the pressure, stay on purpose.